Hello there, it's your girl Clenham and welcome to my channel. Today on the menu we have a whole roasted chicken and I'm going to try to make it as easy and quick as possible. So without wasting your time, let's jump right in. Let's start with the ingredients. We're going to need some green pepper, half for each color, some scallions, ginger plus garlic, olive oil, dried chili pepper. We're going to need some salt, some spices, chicken, and some herbs that are going to be parsley, thyme, and rosemary in this case. Make sure you check the description box for all the spices that I used and also the quantities of all the ingredients. Now what we're going to do is to cut our garlic, ginger, scallion, and green pepper ready to be fried. It's now time to fry, and all we have to do is to choose our pan, add our olive oil, and when it's warm, you're going to add the veggies followed by our dried chili pepper and our herbs. And when all that is in, all we have to do is to lower the heat. So this is going to be cooking on the medium to low heat, and we're going to cover it for the vapor to steam the veggies and herbs in order for the flavor and aroma to be released. And while that is happening, I'm going to concentrate on my chicken. What I'm going to do is to just take off the spine. So we are going to cut it off, and then we are going to crack the chicken into two, giving it that butterfly shape. And this is actually going to speed the grilling process, so the chicken is going to take less time to cook in the oven. So after cracking it open, we're going to flip the chicken over, and the next step is going to be to separate the skin from the meat. Because we're going to distribute some of the marinade under the skin of the chicken, because this is going to make a huge difference, not just for the flavor, but also for the consistency of the chicken. The chicken is now ready for the marinade. Let's go back to our veggies. 15 minutes later, I'm going to add my stock cube, and I'm going to follow it with my spices, some salt. I'm going to stir, cover this, and let it simmer for another 5 minutes, and then it will be ready to be blended. And when it's time to blend, I'm just going to add my parsley, blend everything together, and our marinade will be ready. And if you did a good job, this is supposed to be the consistency of your marinade. So now all you have to do is to wait for it to cool down a bit. And then I'm going to spread it all over the chicken, and I'm going to start from under the skin, making sure it's well distributed everywhere. And then I'm going to go ahead and spread it all over on top of the skin as well. The chicken is now well covered with the marinade, so it's now time to transfer this. Cover it up with some film. Let it marinate for at least 3 to 4 hours. And when it's well marinated, what I'm going to do before putting it in the oven is to first sprinkle some salt on top of it, and this is going to desiccate the skin, making it crispy. And the second thing is going to be to brush some olive oil all over it. When all that is done, this is going to go into the oven for 1 hour. But please remember that not all ovens are the same, so just check on it every now and then. And it's also important to put it in the middle of the oven and not too much on the upper side, because then you're going to burn your chicken. And an hour later, this is going to be your results. Our roasted chicken is ready. You can have this with some acheke, you can have this alone, you can have this with some salad, you can have this with rice, you can have this with whatever you please. But whatever you do, just keep in mind that this is not the only chicken recipe that I have on my channel. I do have this, which is crispy deep fried chicken, which is also very succulent. And I've got two more options. This one, which is chicken wings wrapped in bacon sheets, and if you just want to roast some thighs, I also have this recipe as well. The choice is yours to make, and I'm going to leave all the links in the description box below, so check them out if you want to check any of these recipes out. So as usual, if you loved what you saw, if you like what you see, please do not forget to support this channel by subscribing, liking and sharing. And hey, let me also know what you think in the comment section below. Till next time, till the next recipe, it's bye bye for now. Thanks for watching.